We are just 8 days away from the deadline to avoid a debt default. Lawmakers will be back at that negotiating table today, trying to come to an agreement on the debt ceiling. If they don't, the U.S. will run out of money to pay their bills.
And if they can't agree, it will have big ripple effects across the country. 9 News reporter Courtney Yoon is here now to explain what this could mean for Coloradans. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Corey and Jordan. Yes, a government shutdown or default could have a huge impact in Colorado and across the country. For example, experts say it could be catastrophic for working families who rely on Social Security or other government aid. Now, we've seen a government shutdown before. In fact, it's happened 4 times in the last 30 years. In previous shutdowns, essential workers like TSA agents showed up, but most federal employees stayed home. Work piled up in offices and litter piled up in national parks. However, we've never defaulted on our debt, meaning a lot more uncertainty about what could happen next. Associate Professor of Finance at CU Denver, Joseph Bonaparte, says Americans should prepare for this to make sure they have enough money for food, rent, and utilities if they rely on the government.
Working class families who has to send their kids to summer camp or to schools, or they have a bills to pay for the hospitals, or a lot of help they need from the local government. These people have no luxury to tolerate a few days or a few weeks.
Experts like Bonaparte say a default could destroy jobs and businesses. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen says it could cause widespread suffering for Americans who would lose their income, including Social Security benefits, veterans, and military families. Disruptions to federal operations would also impact air traffic control, law enforcement, border security, national defense, and food safety. Lawmakers have until June 1st to reach a deal to avoid those consequences.
Yeah, that trickle-down effect is really big. All right, Courtney, thank you.